I am the master.
Ever, ever.
All right. what did what it do, y'all? I'm Mac of all games, master of no. Wait, that's not my bad, Mac.
Shout
It's
out to
been a long
Mac.
time. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Get Fresh Crew podcast. My name is Big Fresh.
I'm Crew.
Yo, Crew.
Yo, yo.
What it do?
Man. Where do I start?
In the
uh,
beginning.
oh my God. So it's been an interesting week or so. We took a little break. Now we're back.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
we so trash man stole my fucking trash can. Like I'm so serious. Like I have it on camera. Like I hate them so much. And they still have it's been 2 weeks and they haven't put it back. So this is sometime last week this happened. Uh Manta Giggles is like, babe, he said, look at the cameras.
Oh God.
He was like, they put our trash can in the back of the trash truck. Like in the
Yeah,
little
they just
compactor
it
thingy.
was and let it eat up and everything.
Yes. And I'm looking at it. I'm just looking at it like, yo, what the fuck? And like from the video, it looks like he just got mad and like picked that bitch up and threw it in there. I was like, yo, mind you, mind
Mhm.
you, they broke our shit. So normal trash cans have like the wheels on it, right? You roll it down,
Yeah.
you roll it back. Ours don't have no fucking wheels on it because these idiots hit our shit and the wheels came off. So we just leave it at the edge of the driveway. We just leave it down there. We're not
Yeah.
toting this shit back
Because
and
nobody wants
forth.
to drag that shit. Yeah, nobody wants to drag a fucking bin.
Back
Yeah,
and
no.
forth. So they hit it. That was like months and months and months. It was a long time ago they hit it. And
Mhm.
now they stole it. So we don't have a
God
trash
damn.
can. And so we're like just waiting for them to give it back. But Thursday was field
No,
day.
no, 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 no. Time out, time out, time out, time out.
There's
Look,
nothing else to say. They stole
did
our
you
shit.
call? You
Yes.
can.
And we
Okay, that's what
called.
I'm just.
We
All
called.
right, because I'm
We're
like, you just like, oh, we're just wait. Like that's like somebody being like, they stole my bike, and I'm just waiting for them to return it. Like, nah,
now,
you
does
gotta say
that sound
something.
like me?
No, it sounds
All
like you
right.
made several calls, but you gotta let them know because they don't know you like I know you. She
So
was on the
yeah.
phone for days.
Oh, excuse me.
Bring me back my Ross Clot trash can. She literally said, I can only imagine. That shit
I
is
was
crazy.
just so I laughed. I watched the video and I just laughed. I was like, yo, what? Like he looked like he
Mm,
was having a bad day and just like, yo, fuck this trash can.
right.
I don't know what
Man
my
said,
trash
everything's
can did.
trash. He said, no
Uh,
more recycling in this bitch.
God did
Ah! I just thought
everything.
he tossed it.
No, he went
Right.
Wreck-It
That
Ralph on
man,
my shit. No, he
you went
did.
wrecking Ralph on your shit. Dead ass.
Oh
God
God.
dang.
But I've been dealing with school related stuff as of late.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. So all right, I'm gonna start with the small shit and then I'll get into the big shit. So at your
Okay.
school, like the pickup line,
Yeah.
the smooth sailing, you come in, you get your kid, you go. So the other day, I am getting in a school line. This is in the morning to drop my kids off. And this motherfucker cuts me in line. I was like, oh. I was like, this is the first time this has ever happened. So I was like, I'm not sure how I should react right now. Cause you don't want to make a scene.
Yeah,
It's the
making
school
this.
line. It's not a good
There's
look.
a school line.
Yeah, you don't
It's
want to do
like
that.
it's like fighting in Chick-fil-A. Like
Or
you're not
church.
supposed to do
Right.
right. Everybody, you ever seen a Chick-fil-A where somebody held the door open for you and you're like, this is different.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody
Oh,
else is just like, yeah. So
it's
like,
like
oh,
the Disney World
thanks
of fast
God.
food. Right.
100%. Yeah. A
My
parent
pleasure.
pick up like the children's pickup line at a school, you usually don't cut people off. You
Yeah.
kind of just wait your turn in hell. It's like,
Hey, we
because
all
that's
don't
how
want to
it
be
goes.
here.
Right.
Yeah, so I was just in the car like, well, I guess there's really nothing I can do because you don't want to make a scene. You don't want to get out and knock on the window. Excuse me. Like, you don't, there's really nothing you can do. So I was just like, the school pickup line it is hell on earth. And
Mhm.
I can't wait until they can take themselves to school. Can't wait because um, Yeah, no, fuck that bus life. But
Yeah.
in the bigger ordeal, I'm gonna tell you the story and I want you to know what you would do. Because
Okay.
I felt conflicted a little bit, and I'll explain
Yeah.
why. So I have a 4-year-old, she's in pre-K. And Tuesday, so I take the kids to school, my husband picks them up. That's how we
Okay.
do things. So Tuesday afternoon, he's going to pick up the kids. And so he picks them up. He calls me. He was like, no, he messaged me. He was like, yo, call me right now, which I don't know why he does that. Just call me. Just call me. I don't know why he does that. He does it all the time. I just be like, okay. So I called him and he was like telling me, so the 4-year-old was like, I peed in the bushes today. What? I'm, I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
So
What the
I'm
fuck? Just okay. I'm
like,
listening.
okay, right. So we're asking questions. Why did you pee outside? What was going on? So the story goes, it was recess
Mm.
and she had to go to the bathroom. So her teacher told her it was okay to pee outside. So
No, get her out of the school.
so I'm like, I'm on the phone. It's me, my husband, and the kids in the car. And I'm listening to this. And I put them on speakerphone and I immediately start texting the teacher because she's 4. I was like, maybe there's information that's left out. I'm trying to see the bigger picture. So I texted the teacher. I was like, hey, my daughter just told me this. Can you shed some light on that? From your point of view, like what happened? And she was, let me get the text messages so I don't miss
Oh, this is about
anything.
to be it's about to be a script.
So
We
I
were
mess
short staffed.
oh, you know it, because there's two teachers. And so I said, I was just informed that my daughter was instructed to pee outside today. Could you provide additional information, please? So she tries to
Mm.
call me. I was like, no, 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 no. We're going to get this in writing. You're going to text me.
There we go.
So I
That's
was
why I
like,
text every parent.
Okay, we're going to get this in writing. So I was like, I'm not able to answer my phone right now. I'm only able to text. She was like, we were outside on the lower playing field. So there's two. There's one that's further away from the school, and then there's one that's a little closer. She
Which
really wanted to pee and couldn't make it back inside in time. And I was like, well, from my understanding, she was told that if she went back inside, she could not come back out. I said, are there bathrooms outside? I was like, maybe there's little bathrooms outside. I knew good and damn well there wasn't.
your mother wasn't.
I knew there wasn't.
Yes. She knew, in fact, there weren't bathrooms.
I knew there was no damn bathrooms out there. She said there are no restrooms outside. Yes, the classroom is a little way off from the playfield. I said, okay. So she was told that if she went back inside, she would not be able to come back out. She never directly answers my question. She says, I had
Of course.
15 other kids. I was the only teacher there. I asked her if she could hold it, and she said, no, she's 4. Duh, she can't hold it. Why would you even ask her that? Anyway, she said there would not be any time to come back out. That's what she said. Never answers my questions. I was like, okay,
That was a lie.
right.
That was a
And
lie.
if there wasn't enough time to come back out, take all the motherfuckers inside. Like, what do you mean?
Mm,
That tells me
mm,
if you couldn't make it to the building and back, that it was almost time to go inside. That's how I feel. And it
yes.
was other little kids. So my daughter was like, it was her, another little girl, and a little boy that all was peeing in the bush. And so I was like, okay, where's the other teacher at? Um, and she was like, he took another kid inside for testing. It was an autistic child. I don't know why she told me that. She could have just said he took another child in for testing.
She's spreading the wrong information. Talk about the shit that you
Right.
did
Give me the
rather than
details.
worried about the other kid. Like the fuck,
Right.
you're so. Because she's like, I just want you to know that we were by ourselves for a good reason, so that you don't think that we just being left alone. The kid
Right.
was autistic. My bad. Just so you know, we pee in bushes all the time. That's exactly. God
It's no big
damn.
deal.
It's
And
no big
so
deal. The bushes are friendly. Like the fuck is wrong with her?
and so she goes, I don't normally take them to that far away play field, but the other teacher took them there. but had to go inside and stay, with the other child. I was like, "Gotcha." She says, "Thank you for understanding too."
That's not what I said. I
That's
said,
not what I
"Gotcha." There's a
said.
difference.
Right. Well, no, earlier I was like, "Understood. Thank you for the information." That was just very like
Yeah,
short
but
and
it's
sweet with
written.
her. Exactly. So I was like, all right, so now what do I want to do? What do I do? For one, I'm going to the principal because I this is the second incident. The first one was at the beginning of the school. Somebody cut my baby's hair, and none of y'all bitches said nothing to me. That was
Right.
strike
That's
one,
why I
two,
was
and three.
at 3.
Okay, that was all three of them right there. You gets no more. And so now the whole school year we've had no more incidents until it's like big shit. You don't do little shit. You do big shit. And so the next day, my husband and I, we go up to the school, and it's field day, so it's pretty hectic. So we were like,
Uh,
we're here to see the principal about about an incident. Well, we can wait because we know, it's hectic. It's a lot of stuff going on. So just whenever. And she was like, okay, no problem. I'll let him know. And can you fill out this incident report? He likes to have things written down. I was like, bet, I respect that. Me too.
all
So I'm
right.
filling out the incident report. And as I'm finishing up, he comes in, he starts reading it as I'm writing it. And so I finish up and I give him the whole thing so he can just read it without trying to read it over my shoulder, just like here. Like, cause
Yeah,
that's
that's
weird.
fucking
Yeah,
weird.
it's weird. I'm just like, okay, all right.
All right, let me go ahead and see. Let me see.
Right. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
your daughter. Yeah.
The
so
fuck, man?
weird.
Get up!
I was
Like,
I was like, bro, what are you doing? So I finish, I give it to him. He's reading it. And he gets to the part. He said, what? I said, yeah. So he's like, hold on. I was like, oh shit.
I like this.
So yeah, he's a good principal. I like him. So we go in the office and we're talking about it. He was like, I just want to apologize. This is not how we do things. This is not our expectation, this, that, and the other. And so he tells me, the plan, what he's gonna do. I'll follow up with you at the end of the day, which he did, yada, yada, yada. So I don't know what's gonna happen to her. I'm not sure. But I was like, she's not a bad teacher. It was a poor judgment call. Some bullshit. It was bogus as fuck. Poor judgment call. And I was like, I don't want her to get fired. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just like, this shit's not cool. It's not okay. And so I have to be an advocate for my child. She's 4. So I'm going to speak up on her behalf. That's not cool. And she even said she was like uncomfortable. I was like, bro, it's not okay. And so my confliction came in was like, I really don't feel like there was another way I could have gone or not addressed it besides going to the principal. But I don't want her to
Right.
lose her job. She's not a bad teacher. She just made a bad call.
This is
As a teacher,
Yes.
this is not going to lose her job. It is going to be the biggest sternest talking to about, but she shouldn't lose her job for allowing kids to pee outside. It's just going to be like one of those like, yo, what the fuck? You
Yeah.
can't do
You
this.
can't do
You
that.
gotta no, like you no, because they expect no.
No,
Like,
that's
and
not
that's what
okay.
it's gonna be. Because like generally speaking, that hell no.
Yeah,
I
no,
wouldn't
that's
tell
not
a fifth grader
okay.
that. I couldn't even tell a ninth grader, yo, go pee in the bushes, bro. Like
You
I
can't do
couldn't
that.
justifiably do it. It's one of those, but also to speak on a devil's advocate situation.
Mm-mm.
While it might be like, okay, cool, there's enough time for her to go to the bathroom, but not enough time for her to come back out. So it didn't take everybody else in. Like
Mm-mm.
it's to mentally be like, all right, well, I'm just gonna sacrifice then the rest of the 5 minutes that I have
Mm-mm.
outside to just take every single person in for this one kid to use the bathroom or these 3 kids to use the bathroom.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how many kids she had.
15.
So was that we got 15.
She
So like
specified it was
so
15 kids.
she speffed out as
She
15 kids.
she specified it was 15 kids outside with her.
She's in the wrong. She's in the wrong. But I understand where her brain got confused that she was like, it's
Yeah.
5 minutes. Y'all can go figure it out. But then she's like, shit, they're 4. Like it's all those
Yeah,
things are happening at the
yeah.
same time. And it's the end of the year. We really
Yeah,
would just
right.
I would easily let a kid get on the wrong bus and let them figure it out at the end, at the end of the year.
You'll be
Because it's
fine.
like, hey, now that you know in the month of May that you should be reading your bus numbers.
I mean, it's the end of the school. You've got a couple weeks left. Well, here we
I'm
do.
sorry. I'm sorry. You're 9. You can't read numbers. That's on you, buddy.
That is that at that point at 9, like, come on now.
At that point,
And then so it was
but
field day. So we went outside and we hung out with them for a little bit because the parents, were able to come out and hang out for field day. So we're at the playground where the incident went down. And my husband and I we're looking like, okay, so where the fuck would she have gone? Because I don't see no bush around this bitch. Like you had to go into the woods because it's like the playground and then it's just surrounded by like trees. Like little
mhm,
just so where would she have gone?
couldn't figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Damn.
that's what's been going on, and then just that chilling. I had a weird ass dream, but that's we're gonna be here for all day for that. We'll talk about that next
I
time.
also I also had a weird ass dream. It was
Did you? What was your dream about?
I I was driving in the rain and then I just lost control.
Oh
And
shit!
as I lost, but I lost control as if it was like a snowy day. So I just started spinning like shit. Like it was just like this water was fucking wet. Like it was literally
Wet ass
and
water.
like and I'm just spinning and my brain was just like, you can tap the brake, And as I tapped the brake, I gained a bit of control not to hit the thing in front of me.
Oh well, good.
And then I was just like, oh, I didn't crash in my dream.
It's
I'm gonna
good.
be all right.
Yes. I wish I had a friend that was just like a dream interpreter. Because what does that mean?
Uh I don't know. I was gonna say too many egg salad sandwiches. I was gonna say some random shit like that.
Oh shit!
I'm sure that a dream interpreter, there's no way that if you actually have that as an occupation, you make more than 30,000 a year. Because if you do, I swear,
I
I
feel like
also interpret dreams.
no. I really feel like they would make more than 30K. I do because people pay for
No,
dumb
no, say
shit.
it. I was gonna say it more specifically. White
White
people.
people.
Said, white people pay for
White
dumb
people pay
shit.
for dumb. They will get a dream interpreter for their dog.
Yes. Oh
So no,
yes.
if you, especially if you out in Hollywood being a dream interpreter, you're making bank. Bitch, I'm about to
Hey,
go into business. I'm about to make me up a certificate in Canva. We
there
going to
you go.
Hollywood, baby.
I'm a Hollywood
Listen,
horse whisperer and a dream interpreter, straight like that.
right? I'm gonna wait till my locks. Well, this is just a twist out, but or twist, whatever. But I'm gonna
Mhm.
get my locks back and wait till they're like long and thick and get just
Yeah.
wear real like earthy shit.
Get the
They're
earrings to
gonna
make it
fall.
count, right?
Yes.
Right?
I'm gonna wear the
You'll
just
be
the what's it called? What is it called? Not a muumuu, just a muumuu
uh,
adjacent attire.
the dashiki like, type shit.
No, not a not a
Whatever the hell it's
dashiki.
called.
But yeah,
Yeah, I was
some
gonna say
a
Erica
dashiki
Badu
adjacent.
esque.
Yes,
Yeah.
very, very yes.
Yes. Incense everywhere.
From the bayou.
Um from the from the bayou. Um for me, I honestly could be here for an hour just talking about what the fuck I
I
went
know,
through, but
right?
I'm gonna super summarize that today the fuck ass kids really irked my nerves, primarily because we have a concert at the end of the month.
Right, right, right. Yeah.
And the big issue I have is when kids show up and they don't like the fact that I have to go through the stage prep. I have to go through all that with them,
Mhm.
right? And then they're also thinking in the back of their head, I have to get ready for the talent show, right? So what they have been
But you
doing,
have no
there's a group of
talent.
right. The fuck? You can't show a thing you
Why are you
don't got.
participating?
Right.
You're an
You
audience
guys
member. That's your talent.
y'all know y'all finna lose. Y'all danced last year. My
Ooh,
issue
well,
my issue here was watching now, mind you, they've been doing this all weekend. That's what people told me. They already
mhm,
knew. There's a group of girls who would just somehow they get permission from their fifth grade teacher to come out and
mhm.
practice on stage.
On your stage?
And well, it's not my stage anymore
Oh,
because I have my own classroom.
got you. Okay.
So they come out there and they practice on stage and they do a little dance moves and stuff like that. Mind you,
Mhm.
you remember doing a talent show when you were younger? Or do you
No.
remember a talent show ever existing?
No.
First of all, neither did I. I thought it was a movie thing.
Me
I don't know why the fuck.
too. Me
Everybody's like,
too.
"Yeah, I thought it was movies. I thought it was The
Yeah.
Simpsons." Anybody give a fuck about no talent
I've
show,
never
right?
seen a talent
Because
show in real life.
most of my kids didn't have talent. It was like you dance, but now everybody's like, "I'm talented because we're doing TikTok dances."
Get the fuck.
Or but like none of the kids are talented enough to play an instrument very fucking well. So it's like nobody's really showing off anything.
Anything, right.
Also, like there's nobody in like last year we had a girl who was like did commercials. Like she would randomly be at school because she would actually like audition to be a child star, and I thought
Mhm.
that was great.
Yeah.
And she would take singing lessons, so she sang for her
Auditions.
audition.
Mhm.
Wonderful. What other talent do y'all have? So when y'all come up there and tell me that you got to go practice for your thing, the only thing I'd ever think about when somebody says practicing for your talent show
Right.
is doesn't that sound like an after school meetup hangout type
Absolutely.
shit?
It definitely does. It definitely
So
does.
they irked my nerves when I had a chick tell me, and I say chick as mean as I can. Take any curse word you want
As
and replace my word
disrespectful
chick
as possible.
as possible. This girl asked me 2 hours before what time class was. I said, "You're testing right now, right?" She goes, "Yes." I said, "So I can't take you now. I'm going to take you in the afternoon." She's like, "But I have to practice." You're so, I'm going to say it closer to the mic so y'all understand the anger I have. You're so fucking eager to practice for your little talent show, but you can't practice my fucking violin. So I'm already upset. I'm already upset because you can't read shit. I say, I know y'all dance, but yet you have no rhythm to pluck an instrument.
Mm.
Make it make sense. So I got upset because the girl literally says during class, "Can I just give my violin to so and so and I go back to class?"
What? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What? What are you talking
I had
about?
I had 4 kids ask me if they can go back to their specials so that they can go to art or some other thing. And they looked me dead in the eye and I
Bitch, it's
sat there and I went,
May.
I literally said, "Go. Go. Go. Go." I said, y'all, when I don't think I'm kidding about you guys having tests on Wednesday, and I'm not redoing any tests. You're all getting tests on Wednesday.
Period.
I'm done. If you can't play the music, right, you are bringing down everybody else. And a girl literally, because I made a point. My point was, I said, there are people who practice and
Mhm.
they work hard,
Mhm.
and y'all are going to be the ones who
Fucking it
are going
up.
to bring down their performance because you don't want to work on those things. And this girl literally said out loud, "So why don't you just put the ones who practice on the stage and then that'll be the concert?" And I go, "So you want me to have a concert with 4 of y'all?"
Right.
It's 42 kids.
Why are you here if you don't want to be here? Like you could have did anything. Like why are you wasting everybody's time?
Just looking me dead in the eye talking about, "Well, I was in a rush and my mom rushed me." The same mom that I just talked to the other day. Let me pull up my text message to tell you
Yes, read the
fucking
text.
nothing, how fucking nothing
We love
you
receipts.
gotta be. Look at this shit that blew my,
Look
well,
at
I mean, first
shit.
of all, the mom got me excited because she was like actually involved
Yeah.
somehow. I
Not
literally was
somehow.
like, "Yo, your daughter
Sucks.
your daughter is just not trying and she will fail and I'm not playing. Like she will fail."
Right. Like this is the fuck.
And like dead. Like I understand that you don't care, but like I care.
Right.
And it's my job to care. So like what's the move?
And it's
I said,
also
"Look,
your
this is
job.
just
This is your kid. So you should care.
yeah." I said, Your kid's about to perform. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got to go perform." I sent a message. I said, "Hey, just a reminder, classes are Wednesdays and Fridays. Our concert's the 31st. You're going to receive a letter from me about all this stuff. Remind your kid to
Mhm.
bring their instrument every day."
Yeah.
She goes, "She will be there with bells on."
Come on, Bells.
I said,
Razzle
"Glad
dazzle.
to, right. Some flair." Head ass. She goes, I said, "Glad to hear." And then I sent a message later because this chick literally asked me, "Do I have to perform?" And I said, "Ain't your mother the same one that said that you're going to have to be there with bells on?" She was like, "Well, she just meant I had to be at class. She never said I had to perform." I said, "You performed in February. You performed at last year's concert. All of a sudden now it's, I don't want to perform. But yet you
Right.
want to get on this stage and dance.
Dumbass. You're gonna lose.
Dumbass. You suck, kid." So here's so
You're not gonna
here's
make
what
it.
she was like, "Do I have to perform?" I said, "You gotta get a doctor's note." She goes, "Okay." I said, "Bet." And I texted mom. I said, "Just to let you know, your daughter believes that she can get a doctor's note to avoid performing. Wanted to give you a heads up." She texted me back. She's gonna need a doctor's note if she keeps playing with me.
Period. That sound like somebody black mama.
That's exact. But but She's just talking because the girl left her instrument today. So it's not really like you given that much of a like. I understand if it was like if you really cared, if you really gave a fuck, I would
Right.
understand. But like
You playing games.
I watch kids look at me, and for 2 weeks they don't have the instrument, and then I look them dead in their face, and they go, "Oh, I meant to talk to you about that. I was looking for it, and I think I lost my instrument." I
Bitch, you
said,
about to lose some teeth. Stop fucking what?
"I understand that you got that instrument for yourself, but just make it make sense that for 2 weeks I asked you to bring an instrument, and you're like, I forgot it, I forgot it, I forgot, and now you don't know where it is because you
Right.
lost it.
Ben lost that shit.
Ben lost it. It's
Fuck ass
head
kids, yo.
aching. It's head aching. And then the worst part is that I'm in concert mode. So when
Mhm.
I'm in concert mode, that's 3 schools that I have to get their mindset to be like, y'all going on stage. I know y'all doing state testing, and I know you got a lot of stuff to go through, but
Right.
y'all are going on stage at the end of the month. There is no if, ands, or buts about it. You have to perform. It's going to happen. End of
Period.
story. And they'll look at me like I'm crazy as a
Oh,
motherfucker.
I
And
hate
I'm like,
that.
I
Blank
ask a
stares.
question and they go quiet.
That shit irks my nerves. My kids do that
So
too. I lose my fucking
I
mind.
I have a certain style of teaching that I like doing because
Mhm.
I think it's the most enriching way for you to get all the information and provide it later on.
Mhm.
There is a style of teaching that you have to provide certain kids for them to even grasp an ounce of what the fuck I'm talking about. And
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm gonna talk about it right now. Welcome to Fresh's Educational Corner.
Sit your
There's
ass
a style
down.
of teaching, right? Right?
Get your pen and
Classes in
paper.
session, motherfucker. Right.
Scoot up,
There's a
bitch.
style of teaching. Yes, that's my
I'd
principal
get
crew.
I'd get fired
Yes, easily.
immediately. You can't talk to the kids like that.
Oh, I
Fuck up
oh,
kids.
I
Mhm.
yelled at a kid the other day, and I
Good
had
for
to because he's
you.
just a it was so painful. But
Was
I
it?
sat there and it was because he's like he's always happy,
Aw.
and he's always happy in a sense like I'll be in the middle of something, and he'll be like, "I want to go to recess." I'm like,
Shut the fuck up. What?
"Yo, bro, if you interrupt my class
One more
again
fucking
with some
time.
stuff, I'm gonna break you." I literally told the kids the other day. I said, "If y'all start talking while I'm talking, or you play your instrument while I'm talking, I'm gonna take each and every one of your fingers and donate it to a lost cause." Like I they were like, "What?" And I'm like, "I'm so serious. I need you guys to stop." They just
Shit about to
like
get
they just
real.
they will receive more dark things than for you to actually be angry with them.
Yeah, cause you gotta get dark for them to fucking listen. Like, oh, he's
Yes.
serious.
I will
Yes.
bury all of you in a river that we haven't located yet. You understand
Okay,
me?
brand new. Matter of fact, the one, the new sea in Africa, that's where you're going.
That's where you're going.
That's
Right.
exactly where
You're
you're
gonna
going.
be you're gonna be 8 miles deep in the Bay River, like nothing.
I hate you
Gone.
so much.
Just just gone. And you're just gonna hear the sounds of just animals. That's
Hyenas
it.
and shit.
That's all right. That's all you're gonna get. Where am I? Fuck, I don't care. You better
Not
practice
my
swimming.
problem. Right.
All right. So in the educational corner, there's pretty much a concept called rote teaching, right? And the
Hmm.
concept is, oh, don't give a fuck about if they can read the music, if they can tell what rhythms are, if they
Mm.
know notes or things like that. They can read like the concept of looking at the actual literature of music. Just play it, let them play it back. Play it, play it back, and give it to them in pieces over and over and
Mm.
over and over until they just memorize the feel of music instead of reading.
Learning it. Ew. Okay.
In a way, you can constantly give that concept over and over and over again, and then provide in the literature and tell them that's what we've been doing. And some people will
Okay.
go,
It'll
"Oh,
click.
that makes sense," right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
For some people, I have dabbled in that for a long period of time, where I before they ever get their instrument, I teach them to just be like, "Stay with me,
Mhm.
repeat the rhythm, go back and
Okay.
forth, watch me hold this for 4 beats." They'll do it and they'll just do that. But then when
Okay.
I go and I put the note and I say, "This is a whole note. It's worth 4 beats. It's just this thing, but you're holding it." What never comes across is the idea that a clap and then blowing for 4 are the same thing.
So it don't
So
click for
they
everybody.
process right, so they process clap as in I've hit it 1 time
Oh, instead of
versus a
holding.
quarter note.
Yeah.
Yes, versus a quarter note being and they've just hit it 1 time and that was the sound. So then
Yeah.
you have to use verbal things and you go in and you say ta, or you give them the letter plus 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. So I teach my kids D,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4. All that
Okay.
bullshit. I've taught this already.
Mhm.
I've done it on sizzles, so they have to say tss when they do shit. I've taught all of that.
Mhm.
And still, to this day,
Not to this
I
day. It's
got
May.
kids who are looking at the music and they go, I said, "What is the first note of the song?" And they'll look at it and they'll go, "B?" And I
Get
go,
out. Get
"No.
out.
Nope. Nope." And then what makes it worse
Oh
is
God.
there's a brother, 2 brothers who play the same instrument in the same grade,
Mm.
and they are night and day.
Really?
Night and day. Because this brother can play the saxophone.
We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're
And
colored.
this one is still holding it funny.
Mm. He gets no high
No
five.
high fives. And so I looked at the kid and I said, "Now just be honest with me. Do
You
you
fucking hate
practice?"
me.
And he goes, and I do that too. I do that too. Did you know that I do that? That's
No, I
crazy.
didn't know you did that.
Earlier today, the girl who said she lost her violin, I said, just I said, "Hey, just be honest with me. You hate me, right? Right? What did I do to you?
I owe you money or
When did
something.
I treat you really bad? Did I ever say something about your
I
family?
was gonna say, I say something about your
What did
mom.
just tell me what it is that I did to you." She said, "I don't hate you." I said, "You
You
gotta hate
sure?
me or you must disrespect me or something. Because there's no way that I could look at you every Wednesday and Friday, and you sit here and you waited a whole week to go and then be like, 'Oh, I have something to tell you.'"
No, you don't. You ain't got shit to tell me. Fuck are you talking about?
I said, "If you think that I'm going to be embarrassed because y'all sound like trash,
Absolutely not.
you don't know what 2 master's degrees from a very expensive conservatory
Talk about it.
has set up because I'm drowning y'all out with background music any fucking way."
Okay, bitch, I ain't new to
So
this. I'm
y'all
true to
not
this.
like y'all got me fucked up if you think that I'ma sit
Several
here
different ways.
and let y'all just go, "We're scared." I ain't
You
got it
look
in
like
me.
it. Pussy.
You look like how you sound.
Shit.
Garbage. So y'all got
Heck
me
with it.
fucked up. So I I sat there and said, "Let's be honest. You practice this?" And he goes, "Mind you, church your mouth's quiet. Just
Mm, hate that so much.
yeah." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I was like,
You sure?
and mind you, I said, "You really?" I said, "You
Right.
practice this?" He's like, I said, "What did you practice?" "You- I know you didn't practice this song, right?"
Couldn't be.
And he's, "Yeah,
I'm sorry, what?
yeah, I practice." Right? And his brother is like 3 seats down. This man just literally goes, "Cat." I said, "No way." I said, "Bro." I said, y'all live in the same house. Y'all ride the same bus, got the same mama.
Mm,
Y'all
allegedly.
got the same brand of instruments.
Mm,
And you mean to tell me that this kid over here, this one,
Mm.
knows how to play the 4 notes I'm asking you to play.
4 notes,
And
bro.
when I ask you to play the first note, you're gonna tell me that I told you it was B?
Really?
I didn't I said play the first note. I never said play this note. So
Right.
it took me out of my element really bad. The other thing I'm dealing with is the yearbook. And the
Mm.
yearbook at my other school, to summarize it, and I'm just gonna go off the script because normally it's one of those things where I'm just like, here are all the things I'm dealing with the yearbook, and it's really pissing me off. I'm gonna just tell you like this. Don't ever
These
ask
niggas
me to design
suck.
no fucking yearbook ever again. Y'all can suck the deepest, way backest part of my dick. I don't give a fuck. At this part,
Oh.
at this part in my life, I have designed and crafted a yearbook that I was proud of. And
Hmm.
this
Bitch.
bitch
She ugly
got on
too.
my last goddamn nerves. Ugly,
The
built like
ugly
a ton of
bitches.
bricks.
Got something to say.
And they
Always.
always drive a Mercedes because they think they doing something. Anyways,
That's the only thing they can do. Let me ooh.
that's, uh,
Well. Mm.
and it was leased by their man. Anyways,
Oh,
my issue that I have is so
yo.
just she's like, I'll have you know I have my own credit and I went to an established university.
Congratulations. A lot of people did.
And
Show
now
ass
and
up.
now you're and now you're the worst type of mom. You're a principal.
Mm. Damn.
So what do you,
Damn.
right. So let's be real. Well, my kid was in school. They did concerts for the winter and for the yes. Now, what you didn't do was go and check their program out and see
Mm.
that they had a band room and they had a schedule that was actually fortified and they had support and they've been doing it for years.
Mm.
My first year was COVID and my second year was
Ooh, that's
hybrid
right.
and my first year was this year. So let's be real about what it is you're asking me to do. Your
Right.
school has 37 kids that are playing an instrument. 31 of them are beginners.
Damn.
So you're lucky I put anything on that damn stage
Hello,
that is
somebody.
reasonably like I'm proud of that school because they're ready.
Yeah.
Like I put them through the ringer of the songs and they got through it even if it sounded like trash. I was like, "Hey, all good."
You did it.
One of my schools, the kids just got instruments. They've been literally using the instruments at the school. They just got instruments.
It's
When I tell
May.
you that but when I tell you no, mind you, because no inventory at that school.
Oh shit.
There was nothing. I couldn't give them anything. There was nothing to give. When I tell you that those kids are more ready than the kids who've had instruments all year.
I believe it. That's crazy. I believe it though. That's a damn shame. That's a damn
It's a
shame.
it's a damn shame. And I
That
put
fucking
some blame
sucks.
on me, but I can't take all that blame. Because some of it is like some of it's like the mentality of wanting to be great.
Yeah.
And I told them, greatness is not about what you do in this classroom. Greatness is about what you do when no one's watching.
Hello, bro. You need to go to high school or college because fuck these kids. These kids are gonna drive you fucking nuts. Like,
I'm
actually,
I'm gonna give you one more story before we change things.
I'm here for it.
My friend, I had to apologize. I gave him an apology, and we had this whole conversation. And this is
Hmm.
mainly a situation that we talked about, especially with like baddies, east, west, north, south, whatever the fuck we're on now.
Right.
And part of the thing was Natalie, right? So Natalie
Hmm.
Nunn, if everybody knows, is the negachin. And she pretty much has this
That part.
entire mentality that she thinks that she runs LA and she runs everything she does. And she's the
She
baddest
need
thing
to
on
run
God's green
LA.
earth.
Stupid
Right. She needs
ass.
to run through
Period.
LA.
Okay.
That part.
Laps.
So my last
Look at
triggered.
her.
So my thing was that she had a whole thing with Scotty, and
Yeah,
in the situation, she was supposed to apologize.
and
And she
didn't.
said that she apologized, but she never did. And so
Right.
with me, I had a situation where I had to apologize to my friend, and I explained that he was like, he's like, you and I had a conversation back in college, and he said
Hmm.
there's a difference between apologies and sorries. You remember what it was? And I said, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I said an apology is an explanation for why you disappointed someone, right?
Hmm.
And sorry is a word you use during apologies
Okay. I like that.
because you got to go into it, right? Generally speaking, some people were raised where if you never say the word "I'm sorry" during the apology, you didn't apologize.
Mm,
because they're
yeah.
just trained that way. They're just trained to just be like, "I'm sorry," and that's good enough.
Yeah.
Some people are trained or thought that when you say "I'm sorry," there needs to be why,
Mhm.
and that's the apology, for
Yeah.
real. Because a kid could be like, "I'm sorry. I said I was sorry,"
Right.
and you think that's enough for an apology, and it's not.
It's not.
And so generally speaking, when a person comes through and they apologize, usually they're gonna have to say the word "I'm sorry" in it, and it doesn't have to be the first thing, but if you say it
Right.
first, it usually eases people in, and if you say it near the end, it usually is the cherry on top of things.
Mhm.
So if it's like, "Hey, I'm sorry I called you a gap tooth bitch. I'm
Get
just around a lot
racist.
of gap tooth bitches," and like it's like, okay, now your apology ain't
I'm
shit.
sorry I called
But
you a
then,
bitch because you were acting like a
right?
bitch. My bad.
Look,
I'm sorry.
I I apologize. I calls them like I sees them. Like it's
It
those are
is what it
not
is.
that's not cutting it, right? But if a person's like, look, I never meant to hurt you. I don't really tend to call people out their name. It's not something I normally like doing.
Only when
I was in a bad
necessary.
mood. It was really fucked up. And for
Yeah.
that, I'm sorry. Boom. That's your apology. It's gotta be
Lovely.
sincere.
It has
It's gotta
to.
be a sincere thing. But so many people go in and they apologize. And that's why there was an incident that happened at my school
Mhm.
where when I was gone, a kid got on my stage and played one of my instruments because he was
Oh,
egged on to do it.
fucking kids, bro.
Mind you, that kid's in my program.
Yo,
So
what is wrong with these
other kids
kids?
got on stage. Mind you, they're doing this during lunch, which means that there was a man who was
Mhm.
on duty watching these kids do the thing that I
Watch it, bro.
clearly wouldn't have allowed to do. Why would
Right.
it have ever been okay to be like, oh, because you're in the program or because that's your instrument, you can get on stage and play the instrument? Because if I
No.
said, oh, these kids are in art, they can just go in and play with your fucking paint set,
Right. Canvas, fuck it all up. Go have at it.
fuck it all up. Right. And then he was like, well, he tricked me. I didn't realize that he did. I said, you got to be
Your
something the fuck
grown ass
else.
got tricked by a kid.
You got
You don't need
tricked
to
by a
be
kid.
here.
My first answer to most kids is no. Why would
Off the
anything have
rip.
ever, the
Can
fuck is
I?
wrong with you?
No. Don't even
No.
finish it. No, you cannot.
Usually, if you have to ask, it's because it's no.
That part.
So, so I told the kid, and I said, "Do you know why did you do it?" And he finally told me why, and he said he got pressured into doing it. And all I said was, I said, in order for you to play on a concert, you need to give me an 8 sentence apology.
Yes. Okay, fair.
And if you have never given an apology and you never figured those things out, you need
Now's
to
the
go
time.
to your teacher
Yes.
and go find out. I said, because this is a part of greatness. I gave a lecture about greatness real early. I said,
Mhm.
what makes people great? And I wrote it on the board and I said, you have to be accountable. You got to practice a lot of things and
Yeah.
it's about the things you do when no one's watching. And I said, so when I wasn't here on a Tuesday to watch over my stage, what did
Mhm.
you do? And he went and did the shit he did. And I said, all right, cool. So now you have to be accountable.
Right.
And I'm telling you that you got to go do this thing. If you come back Tuesday and you don't have it, I'm taking my instrument back. And that is the end.
That's it. Like we're not doing this. I'm not gonna be disrespected.
I'm not I'm not gonna waste my time with,
Not at all.
oh, we've been hanging out all year. No, you had my trust
Right.
for 150 odd days.
Mhm.
And now you're hitting it right there at the edge and
I'm
you
on
lost
the
it.
edge.
You apologize correctly, I'll be able to trust you
All
again.
is well. Right.
Straight like that.
Simple. Real simple.
Yeah.
So what did he do?
Speak So what did he do?
Yeah. Did he do
I'm still
it?
waiting on my apologies.
No
No, it's
fucking
on
way.
I told him yesterday.
Oh, you told him yesterday.
I'm
Oh, I thought this was like
I
last
told him
week or
yesterday.
something. Okay, that's fair.
No, I told him yesterday. I'm waiting. Well, details at 11. We'll find out when he says it.
Next door,
So
Dragon Ball Z.
that's what I'm saying. So we took a week off
Yeah, we
primarily
did.
because these fuck ass
That's
kids on
life.
this. Just life happened, and it
Just
was just
life.
so weird.
Yeah, I feel
But
you.
we're back.
Yeah, we
Um,
are. And we're
we did
better.
promise that we were gonna do a part two
Yes. Yes, we
on our
did.
conspiracy theories.
Mhm.
And you know what? I uh, I got a good one, and I think
Okay,
it works out pretty well.
I'm here for it.
Okay, so as you know, Tinkerbell's black.
Right?
So, so
Plot twist.
no, so yeah, plot twist. Here you go. So we're gonna get another Peter Pan esque type film, right? That's what's happening now.
Yes, yes, we are. Yes.
Is it Peter Pan and Tinkerbell? Like, what are we
I
getting?
don't
Is
know
that
what the
just?
name of it is. It's not Hook. But
It
I
better not
think
be no good.
it's
Huh?
no, I don't think they can do that. I think it is more so, I don't know, I think it's gonna be the regular story of Peter Pan with a splash of Tinkerbell. Because honestly, in all of the Peter Pan movies, whatever I've seen, Tinkerbell has been like a outside of Hook, because she was heavily in Hook, but outside of Hook, she was just sprinkled in there.
God dang. Literally, like we come up with Peter Pan. Somebody said this. We come up with Peter Pan movies like every 5 years. It's disgusting. Like we
Dang,
just
I never
constantly are
thought
doing
about that.
something just Peter Pan like. So this one's called Peter Pan and Wendy.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
that's what we're coming out with this year. And it's supposed to be coming out this year or came out or whatever.
One of
If you're
them.
now listening to this, I don't care because I'm not gonna watch it. Um
We don't care. We do not care.
we do not care. I only do it for Yara Shahidi. That's it.
That's it, honestly.
That's it. I
I
really
mean,
couldn't care.
honestly. I feel you on that. I feel the
Um,
same. My sentiments exactly.
so there is a bit of a theory, a bit of
Okay.
a concept, and I will tell you right now that off the rip,
Yeah.
um, I thoroughly believe it.
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay.
I thoroughly and wholeheartedly believe this theory. Peter Pan was actually supposed to be a serial killer.
Oh, I like where this is going already. I'm here.
Yes,
Okay. I'm strapped in.
I I knew you
Oh,
would like this.
yes.
So, the concept of Peter Pan is that this weird flight, flightful wizardry little boy man thing comes
Wow.
and I don't know the hell to call this guy. Like,
Peter
what
Pan is
is
Peter
he?
Pan. He's a
All
kid
right,
that
sure,
never
Peter
grew up.
Pan. Sure. So Peter Pan is a kid that never grew up, and he has this group of lost boys,
Yeah.
and it's all these things, and then he has Wendy and
Yeah.
Tinkerbell and Captain Hook. Neverland. That's all you know. That's all
Yeah.
really there.
That's
And then
the
there's
basis.
Smee, and
Yeah.
that's the show. That's it.
That's the show.
So somebody
Roll
comes
the
up with this,
credits.
right? End of show, right? Do 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 do. So
What?
somebody says that Peter Pan was actually a deranged psychopath, and he
Okay.
tricks and traps little boys, right,
Oh,
or just little
shit.
kids into Neverland.
I was gonna say he's starting to
He
sound like
killed
somebody.
them. Right? Hello, right?
Hello, somebody.
He killed them after they grew up, which is why they never could leave as adults.
Shit. Ooh.
Right. Captain Hook escaped Neverland as an adult, which explains why Peter killed Hook and fed his arm
Oh.
to the crocodile.
Yo. I wasn't ready.
So this whole time, Peter was the bad guy.
Whole time. I believe it because it's Disney in it. Disney be on that fuck shit.
Yes. Yes. So
I
this is
believe it.
exactly why. It's a great contingency, right? Because
It is.
everybody always says the shit, right? Oh,
Yes.
Disney likes to take stories and just sugar it up.
Sugar, yeah.
Yeah. Like
Diabetes, that bitch. Yeah.
there's supposedly an orgy that happens in Snow White with the seven
With
dwarves.
the doors? That sounds like some OnlyFans shit. I don't want no parts. I'm not ready to experience that. I'm not. That's it.
There's a joke there, but I'm just gonna leave it somewhere.
Mm-mm.
I don't know
Just
where it
leave
is.
it. I don't know where it is
Uh
either. It doesn't just, it's fine where it is.
in the so in the this is what happened. So apparently in the J.M. Barrie novel, right? Because
Uh-huh.
we just steal books and make them into Disney movies.
That part.
In the original draft of the novel, Peter's a villain kidnapping young children from their beds. The Little White Bird is a semi autobiographical tale. That's apparently how that goes. Considered to be a thinly veiled novel about George Llewellyn Davies. one of the boys who inspired Barry's Lost Boys. So the concept is that like this is all kind of like it moves and it weaves in through everything,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Basically, in the original story, Peter is a total sociopath. And
Really?
right, like this is not an exaggeration. Like Peter is literally a serial killer and not just of pirates.
Oh,
So he
shit.
it says that Peter is explicitly said to kill members of the Lost Boys if they either got too old or didn't follow his orders. And that was
No.
yeah. So the concept is really that, it's not surprising if Disney goes in and makes their fairies like these fairy book
Yeah.
tales tamer because apparently in the original Grimm brothers version of Cinderella,
Yes, she cuts her shit off. Yeah.
she cuts off part of her foot, one of the
Yeah, to
toes.
fit it in there.
And
Yep.
yeah. And yeah, so it says also in the Grim Tale of Snow White, the prince orders the evil queen to wear a pair of red hot iron
Yes.
slippers,
Yes. Yep.
dancing until she drops dead. So like
Yeah, this got
uh,
fucking dark.
we took a lot from the Brothers Grimm and made it into a bunch of different things with concepts. So there's
Mhm.
no way on God's green earth that you're gonna like literally this is at this point, it's not a conspiracy.
No, not at
But the
all.
but the
Sounds
concept
legit.
of it all is literally like it's the hook part.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
that's
hook
the
part
part.
is that it's really that Hook is actually um Hook actually low key might be
The
Harriet
hero.
Tubman. So
I was
he's
snort
just he just
trashy.
he came back and he was just like, yeah, you know,
Follow
hit him with the
me.
little let him with the let my people go type shit. And literally just was like, yo, y'all don't have to deal with this. Y'all know that, right?
We could
He does
go.
you you don't have to be trapped like this, bro. Like y'all can figure this out.
We can get out. I saw somewhere that I don't know if this was real or not, but like they were turning like Harriet Tubman into some like bounty hunter type shit. I was like, I don't know if that's
Yes.
real or what. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that, but
I thought it was
go
real. I
off.
thought it was like an actual movie. I think
Is it
I
really? You
well,
remember? I believe it could be real because they turned Abraham Lincoln into a fucking vampire hunter or some shit. You remember
that
that?
is true.
So
That
maybe
is
maybe the
true.
same people are turning her. Wow. God bless.
I'd watch it
I would
because
too. I'm not gonna lie. I would watch it as well.
like if I can watch Django Unchained and feel like it's a superhero movie,
You felt that way about
then
Django? Okay,
I
go
thought it
off
was
for
an
it.
off-budget superhero movie. I thought it
Off
was like
budget is crazy.
I thought it was one of those things where it's just like, oh, the black guy wins in the end. That's all it was. I didn't really look up to Django. It was just he doesn't have a poster on my wall. But my thing was just
Oh,
like I like Harriet being a bounty hunter.
mhm.
I
I
think
do
that would
too.
look really nice.
Her just be nice. Yeah,
Oh
I want
yeah,
that for her. That would be dope.
with a
I hope
with
it's real.
a
'Cause it's interesting.
with a
I would watch it.
bandana and a shotgun. I'd watch it.
I would too. I want her to you remember in Red Dead, what is it? The holster? It's not a holster, but like the
Yeah,
one like
and the
across the shoulder joint.
little
I want
satchel, little
yeah, I want to have one of those, a
yeah.
fucking like tethered trench coat. Yeah, I just want her to be real
Oh
rugged and
yeah,
just like yeah. Harry,
yeah. I
yo,
need her
that'd
to
be
I
kind of
need her to be
actually
a Black
lit.
Arthur. Yeah, just hit her with the easy boy.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
What's that? Who did that skit? There's like a skit or a video, I think, or somebody was like, "Oh yeah, Harriet Tubman. There's no way that was easy to be Harriet Tubman on the Underground Railroad," and just hearing people being like, "Harriet, how much longer
Oh,
do we
I've
have to
seen
be?"
that.
It's
What
like
was that?
my my feet hurt.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Are we there yet?
He's like, "Goddamn knuckles." He's like, you had to go through that over and over again. He's like, "Are
It
you sure
might
you're
have
going the right
been
way?"
Black Lady. What is it? Black Lady sketch show, comedy
It might
show?
be.
I think it might have been that. I need
It
to
might
watch that.
be.
God, that's hilarious.
Oh god.
That is
Oh,
absolutely
it's
hilarious.
just
I think
funny.
it was if it's not no, I was gonna say Saturday Night Live, but I don't think it was Saturday Night Live. I don't think it was SNL. I don't think so.
Honestly, it might be Quinta. We're gonna find out in a second.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
It might be.
Shout out to
Um,
Quinta Brown. I live for her. Do you watch Abbott or is it still too soon? Like I really want you to watch the show. It's really good. I actually thought of you the other day because my kid had to do like some musical shit at her school. I was like, poor Fresh.
yeah. There's no way I'm watching Abbott Elementary
Oh, you should.
until I get
Retire.
out of elementary. No, I get out of elementary school, I'll watch
That's
it.
fair. That's fair. That is fair. That's really fair. Okay.
I'll be real.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give you that. It's
Thanks, I
fun.
appreciate it.
Yeah, my
What
pleasure. Happy to help.
do you do you goddamn mother
These
did
niggas.
you do you have one? Because
I
I
do. I have quite
alright.
a long one. So
Oh, Lord.
oh Lord, it's pretty well known. It's one of my favorites. It's about John F. Kennedy. Okay, we all know
The
what
John F.
the
Kennedy?
one and only. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not a junior. So yeah. Um so everybody
Alright.
knows he was assassinated November 22nd, 1963. Yes, so like 60 years ago. In Dallas, Texas. He was going through the streets in Dallas, Texas. I think it was like the first time a president had like visited like in person at that point in time. So he was there. He gets assassinated. We all know the story of what happens. There's a ton of conspiracies that surround this. But the reason why I like this so much is because it's so many different layers. It's like a web of bullshit. And it's so
Mhm.
fascinating to me. So there's this documentary called Rich Man's Trick, which I think everybody should watch. It's about 3.5 hours long. So, if you find yourself in a hospital one day, God forbid, or just stuck in traffic, or just somewhere where you have 3.5 hours to kill, don't ask me why my brain went there. He's giving me a face. But
I
I'm
j
just saying it
just
because no, because I say hospital because
Mm.
there's me personally, I always have a list of things to watch and I never watch them. I never sit down and watch them. But the hospital, you have no other choice but to sit down and then, that'd be a good time to watch some shit. Anyway, it's called Rich Man's
Alright.
Trick. And it really, really deep dives into this whole thing. So Lee Harvey Oswald was the shooter, allegedly. So
Mm,
JFK, he was shot twice. Um, There was 3 bullets. Allegedly, the first one missed. The second one
allegedly.
hit JFK and the governor of Texas, Connolly, at the time. So that was the magic bullet, the second bullet, because it hit him. It went through JFK's neck, came out the front of his neck. It hit Connolly in the right shoulder. Yeah, right shoulder came out his like shoulder, hit his hand, and went into his left thigh. Like the bullet was going all over the place. That's why they call it the magic bullet. So they're saying it was only one shooter, but the way the story unfolds, it was kind of impossible for it to be just one shooter because we have
Mm.
eyewitnesses, we have evidence, there is video footage which has allegedly been tampered with. But the weird thing to me is that everybody that is kind of closely related or involved in this assassination has been killed. So Lee Harvey Oswald, 2 days after he was named, he got killed. This dude name was Ruby. What's the dude's name? Jack Ruby. Jack Ruby killed
Mm.
Lee Harvey Oswald like 2 days. Yeah, I think they were walking him into.
They were literally walking him, like,
Yeah.
through the train station or something like that?
I'm not sure
It
where
was
it was, but I
weird.
think it was like into the police station or out of the police station. But it was like a lot of like cameras, news, paparazzi. Everybody was there. So Jack Ruby killed Lee Harvey Oswald, who they claimed was the lone shooter. But then Jack Ruby goes insane and he dies sometime thereafter that. But the thing is, so Jack Ruby
Mhm.
was supposed to testify um because he killed somebody. So he was, oh my gosh, where is it? He was supposed to testify, and I guess they had all of these doctors come check him out, make sure he's not like criminally insane, all this other stuff. So once JFK died, the vice president was sworn in, and so now he is president. That was Lyndon B. Johnson. He became the president
Right.
after JFK was assassinated. And he created this commission to kind of investigate it. It was called the Warren Commission. And they were created to look into the assassination. So the Warren Commission, Jack Ruby was supposed to meet with the Warren Commission and testify. And the day before he's supposed to meet with them to testify, this dude named Lewis West comes to see him. And he's allegedly some kind of doctor or psychiatrist or something like that. And he comes to see Jack Ruby. And he goes, oh no, he's insane. He's just rambling. Nothing he's saying makes sense. He's gone insane. Like, he can't testify pretty much. Now, this motherfucker West, he worked with the CIA on MK Ultra.
No
And
fucking way.
for those that don't know what MK Ultra was, it was like a secret program by the CIA to like develop and like hone mind control. They did all these fucked up illegal ass experiments on patients. It was fucking crazy. So this guy worked with MK Ultra with the CIA, but he lied about it because of course everybody in the CIA fucking lies. So he goes to see Jack Ruby before he's supposed to testify. Now this motherfucker is insane, has lost his mind, and he dies. And so like the conspiracy is like it's all a cover up, because then when Kennedy's body, like it was very closely guarded. Like the autopsies, there's like issues with the autopsies. There are doctors saying that he was actually shot from the front. So the story goes that he was shot in the back, but from the entrance in the bullet, it's showing from
Yeah.
the front. And there's people that testify to that. This is all in the documentary.
Oh
So
my God.
and like Jackie Kennedy didn't even recognize him at first. They had a closed casket. It was a lot of shit. And so it's so much in this documentary, and it's just intense. And then on top of that, so going back to Lee Harvey Oswald, he was in the Marine Corps for like 3 years. And he became like a sharpshooter with the M1 rifle, which is a rifle was used to assassinate him.
Hey, you know we're friends, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to say the S at the end of that.
After the what?
Core.
What did I say? Corpse? I definitely said
Yeah.
corpse. Because that's what I have written here. I'm gonna blame this on autocorrect.
That's fine. It's COR PS, right? But it's just core.
Core, yeah.
Yeah.
So he was a Marine.
He was a Marine. That is true. Yes.
But he was really problematic.
I mean, he's also a corpse now. So there's it.
Okay. Come
All
on
right.
now.
No, sorry, guys.
But
Okay.
don't be sorry.
All right.
Okay, but Lee Harvey was really problematic. He was a problem. He had like not a volcanic. Hello?
You're losing it. You're losing it.
He's sinking. He had a violent past. He was okay. So at the time of the assassination and everything, he was being watched and surveillanced by the FBI, like actively, while this was all happening. And so now the motorcade, the route that it took, the Secret Service, 2 Secret Service agents picked out the route. And it had many turns, which would cause the motorcade to slow down. Like it was just a lot of turns. And also the fun fact is there were like a billion windows. They're going through a city. They didn't check any of them. They said there's too many windows. We don't have enough manpower to cover it. We're not going to check anything. Like, what? So the Secret Service didn't tell the FBI about the route, and the FBI didn't tell the Secret Service about Lee Harvey Oswald, who was for whatever reason under surveillance. So it's a lot of weird shit going on. It is. There's this umbrella dude that people talk about. There's a man, it was a bright sunny day, and so it's a dude with an umbrella, which to me isn't weird. People do that for shade. So I don't think that's weird, but apparently back then it was weird as fuck. So apparently this umbrella man had to testify. Like, why did you have the umbrella out? Who were you working with? And apparently it was protests for something JFK's daddy did. And okay, so some so fucking random. It's just a bunch of random shit. So there's a lot of confusion around the JFK assassination, and I don't think that there was just one shooter. I feel like Lee Harvey was killed to cover it up, and then Jack was killed to then cover that up.
Easily.
And easily because the government was had mafia dealings like real bad. They went together real bad. The US government and the mafia. It's very deep. And so apparently Kennedy he knew too much. He wasn't going along with their plan, so they took him out, which is very believable. Very believable.
It's insane.
It
The other
is.
thing I knew was, well, there's conspiracy on the fact that he met Lee Harvey Oswald actually met with the KGB 2 days before.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So
Oh
like
shit.
MK Ultra, KGB, like if you kill the president
Yeah.
and you gonna tell me that 2 days afterwards you get shot too, that it's done because somebody was like, not my president. Nobody does
Right.
that.
Nobody cares that much. Not over here.
No, nobody is shooting that hard back.
No, not at all.
Come on. But you have to be, and I'm just gonna say this. You gotta be pretty bold. Because have you seen the pictures of Lee Harvey Oswald getting shot?
Yeah. 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 See now. Yeah.
You gotta be pretty bold to literally walk up and just be like, I know it's the
Boom.
1960s, but here you go, kid. Like, right? Just
Get yourself something
like
nice.
he was 3 feet away from homie. He
Literally
ran
right
up and was like,
there.
nah,
And
nah.
like that whole so apparently in this other video that I watched, that dude, Jack Ruby, who shot Lee Harvey, when he was tackled to the ground, he was like, why are y'all tackling me? Like, what's going on? It's like he wasn't there. Like he was being controlled by somebody else type shit, which is weird because West didn't meet with him until later, allegedly. And it's just so much confusion and weird shit going on with that. It's just I believe that the government took his test. The CIA killed Kennedy. I believe it. Allegedly. Don't come after me. Leave me alone.
No, no,
Allegedly.
actually, yeah, no, come after her.
No,
She said
please
what she
don't.
said.
Allegedly.
I
You know what I'm
got
saying?
shit to do tomorrow.
I got shit to do tomorrow. All
Don't
right,
come over
bet.
here with that bullshit.
So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. I got perfect timing for this. All right.
Okay.
So speaking of presidents getting shot,
Love that. Love that for us.
have you heard of Mattress Firm?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Sure, sure,
Perfect.
sure.
Sure. So there was a huge conspiracy uh many years ago,
Many years
specifically
ago.
5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And the conversation pretty much went down with I'm I'm a bit confused. Why are there so many Mattress Firm stores?
Oh, I've heard this.
Yeah, so
Yes, I love this.
generally um there's an image and I hope you can pull it up at least for the video. But
Yeah, I got you.
the Mattress Firm store, especially in Illinois,
Mhm.
like there were so many fucking stores
Like on top of
all
each
within
other.
a, all within a few miles. There's an image. There's literally a
Mhm.
picture of a mattress firm on a corner,
Yeah.
and over here in that side is another fucking mattress firm. And so they said they believed that it was a money laundering business. And so they said, there was this high concentration of Mattress Firm stores, specifically in Chicago.
Mm.
And people would literally go around on the internet and just take pictures.
Really?
And they're just like,
That's
"Oh,
gotta be
no.
on Reddit.
See, look, this one is here and this." Yeah, it's absolutely on Reddit. And when I tell you, like, it says within zero point 0.5 miles of each other and sometimes even across the street. So, like, everybody's and their mother was like, "Nope, money laundering.
Yeah, it has
No.
to be, because people are
Name
not
another
even
business."
buying mattresses like that. Like, what?
Dead, well, dead ass. The closest thing I ever seen comparable was 7-Eleven. because
I feel like
for
that makes
me,
sense.
it makes more sense, but it was sketchier for me. And I'm gonna say why. Because University of Maryland has a road. This is called it's Baltimore Avenue,
Mhm.
and it's the one road that literally leads to the front of the school, and it goes all the way through.
Okay.
And at least within that entire scape of so like the length of the school, there's two,
Okay.
and then throughout at least 4 miles, there are five 7-Elevens
God
on the
damn.
same road. Yeah,
Oh, that's a lot.
it's
Wait
a
a
lot.
minute.
That's what I'm
That's
saying. My
excessive
point
as
is
fuck.
five of them.
We don't need
I don't
5.
even know you don't need five
You
7-Elevens.
don't
What you
you
need,
never need 3.
what you need is at least two dollar stores near a college campus. I
Okay?
said what I said,
That's a
but you
fact.
rarely get them bitches. So that's how it goes. So this is the one actual theory that I fully don't believe,
Okay.
and that I've learned the actual reason why I got debunked.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so generally speaking, I still believe that there's a volcano underneath Yellowstone. So
I think that's
come at
fact.
me. I think it's fact. I think we're all doomed.
We're
Um,
definitely all duped.
we're all
Volcano or
doomed.
not, we're fucked.
We're fucked.
We're
Just so
fucked.
y'all wait, listen, guys, we're fucked. So what actually happens is the rent for the store is mad cheap. Okay,
Oh,
that's step one.
okay.
Because they don't have any storaging that they need to really figure out, right?
Okay.
Um, the back of the room, like the room itself, is literally just beds. So it's not like
Oh,
a
yeah.
shit ton of electronics need to be
Stored.
stored or anything, right?
Yeah.
It's just beds. So you're just
Yeah.
paying for a light bill and
Mm,
AC.
okay.
The other, maybe the computer that makes the purchase, but like at this point, like I'm sure the guy that's the one person that's inside working a mattress firm,
Right.
that person's also on commission,
So they're
and
making
they're
all the
buying.
money.
Yeah, they're getting all their mattresses at like crazy low rates. So
Yeah.
imagine a mattress firm that may or may not have a back room with a bunch of mattresses in it.
Yeah.
That's step one. And then two, the concept was each person that owns a bed, did you know that you're supposed to be changing out your bed every 7 to 10 years?
Mhm. But do you?
I mean, I just got this bed 2 years ago. So
Oh, so then you're good.
yeah.
Okay, so even though the rent is really cheap, why are there so
Yes.
many so close to each other?
Be- because they figured that this is what exactly what someone said. If you sell one mattress a week as an employee
Yeah.
at a store, that you can pay rent living in that place, because the cost of buying one mattress throughout those 4 weeks
Yeah.
overruns everything else that's happening as like fees in the store.
Oh, okay.
So whoever ran Mattress Firm was like, oh, just get another one, just get another one.
Yeah.
And if y'all sell like four of these joints in a month, you're fine. If you sell four in a week, four mattresses a week,
Yeah.
you can be rich.
You be set for
But
life.
so they just put a bunch of people in a bunch of areas to just do the thing. But who the is buying
That's what
mattresses,
I'm
right?
saying.
And
Who's
so
out here?
the argument was like, what about these stores like Casper and Purple that are like online stores
Oh,
that are just
yeah,
like doing
true.
it? They said 62% of the sales is overhead by mattress firms,
Oh, shit.
and that motherfuckers not really buying. Like you see those sleep numbers that everybody's always talking about, but
Yeah,
none of
yeah.
your friends are talking about.
Nobody I
So
know.
right, nobody I know, right? Or the fact that Sleep Number still to this day will not put a price for how much their shit is
I
on their
hate that.
commercial.
I hate that. Bitch, how
It's
much is
because
it?
it's because you have to go through the entire rigmarole to find out that it's $6.3 million. Like
You
it's
feel
just like
me?
it's not gonna happen. So
And they want all of it up
mattress co-
front.
right. So if you're not buying a full, like, mind you, people are buying like full ass mattress, like sturdy mattresses. They're getting it from Mattress Firm
Yeah.
or other companies are just buying their beds from Mattress Firm.
That's crazy.
So,
That's
so,
crazy.
so
So other
literally, they're
companies
just
are keeping them in
chilling.
business. That's
Oh yeah,
crazy. Oh yeah.
oh yeah, oh yeah. So like when I say like they're literally living the best type of life where they're just
They
chilling on
are.
a stock, just stocks of
Just
fucking mattresses
vibing
and
out.
just vibing. And they got nothing better else to do. And you know what? I
What?
ain't mad at them.
That part. I wish you all
They
the
doing what the
best.
fuck they supposed. Yeah, absolutely,
Okay?
absolutely.
I want that for
Go
you.
off.
I mean, okay. So
Could you
conspiracy
imagine
debunked.
conspiracy debunk? Imagine I was the person that had all
That owned them all?
microchips.
Oh.
Well, like, no, just I had all the microchips for like graphics cards, or I owned
Oh.
80% of all mattresses made in America, and I just made
Yes.
little stores everywhere.
Yes.
That's what they did, and they just like, yeah, bro, we're McDonald's. What's up? You
Right.
want a burger? You got to make burgers here.
You want a burger? Eat a
Eat
burger.
a burger.
That's really cool though. I never really thought about it that way. I never thought about it that way. Well,
I
would you
fucks with
look
it.
at I do too. I really do. They low key coming out better than everybody else on the low low. Cause don't nobody know no.
All right. So,
Yes,
with that
sir.
being said,
Mhm. Mhm.
conspiracies are there and they wrapped up.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Yeah. 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 Switch it up. Oh,
All
I'm
right.
excited.
So, what you got for me?
So today we're going to be doing something called Blackronyms. So
Hold on.
what's going to happen is I'm going to give you like a little hint, and then I'm going to give you letters, and then you have
Mhm.
to figure out what the letters stand for, and it's going to be shit Black people say. So I expect you to get all of these right.
I am gonna get two correct.
No,
Just
you
so
got
everybody
this.
understands,
You got this.
I'm gonna get about two of these correct.
No, no, no. You got this. You got this. I have all the faith. I have all the faith. It's no problem. It's no problem.
All right.
So I will start off with the first one. Super simple. It's Thanksgiving. You're having family over. You've invited some friends. You know, you're mixing and mingling. Somebody looks at a dish, cheesy, and they have a question. They want to know WMTMAC.
W T
WM
W M
TMAC.
T M A C.
It's about a dish at Thanksgiving, the staple. Yeah.
Who made this mac and cheese?
Yay.
Oh God, that's so. Oh, that's a rough one.
That was easy.
No, I just know it's gonna get worse just because I know.
No. Okay, do you have any or you want me to keep
Okay,
going?
I'm gonna try. So,
Okay.
so this one, simple one, right? I got a simple
Okay.
one, right? They see uh your sister out there acting a fool,
Okay.
right? And she get into a fight or whatever,
Or whatever.
and now you got to go out there and fight too.
Okay.
And your friends are like, "Why would you jump into this fight?" And you say, BITTW.
Okay. BITTW.
Yeah.
And I'm jumping in a fight. My friends say, what now?
Why would you jump into this fight? It's not that black. It's fine. You good.
I'm trying to figure it out still.
Yeah.
B
BITTW. Yes.
B oh wait, no, that's not nope, that's not what I thought it
Yeah.
was.
It's your sister though, so it makes sense.
No, because I was thinking bitch our hands swing together, but that does no to those letters. None of those.
No,
That's what I was
it
that was
wasn't that.
What is it? I don't
No,
know.
because blood is
It's
thicker
thicker
than
than
water.
water.
Yeah.
Oh. That would have been my response to somebody. If my sister's fighting and I jump in, why would you fight? Bitch, our hands swing together. Like, what you thought this
Bitch,
was?
I answering together is a much more blunt answer. I feel red. I feel red just yelling at me because that's the answer she was gonna give
I
too.
promise you. I bet $1,000,000 that's exactly what she would have said.
Gosh,
100,000,000,000% she would have said that.
I feel it too. I feel it.
I
All right.
feel it. Okay, so this is a little bit of a longer one, but I feel
All
like
right.
you'll get this. It's
Let me sip some
summertime.
water.
Yeah, get you some aqua, some beverage. Make you too woke. It's summertime. Summertime. Okay? You outside with your friends. Come back inside, get some water. You go back outside with your friends. Getting hot. You come back inside. This is something your mama would say to you.
Oh, you ain't got to read that shit. No,
Go ahead.
you gonna be inside. Or you gonna be outside. You're not gonna be in and outside. God damn it.
You come back inside, but you leave something open, which is
Oh
very,
God,
very, very, very bad, especially in a
very
Black
bad.
household. Your grandma might say this too. CMD YLOAMA. CMD YLOAMA.
M CMD
Mm-hmm.
YLO AMA.
Yes.
Oh
If you running in and out the house, what you doing?
yeah, close my damn. Oh gosh, what's this?
Close
Close
my.
CYD.
Uh-huh.
Close my door.
Uh-huh.
You're letting out
Yes.
all my air.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. God
Something like that.
damn.
Yes.
I was
Close
gonna,
enough.
because usually
Yes.
cold. I was gonna say cold air was gonna be in there, but I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. Close my door. You
Close my
letting
door.
out all
Oh
my
my
air.
air. Yes.
God, that's a good one. Uh, damn. Okay, let me see if I got one. So, oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
All right. Hmm. So I had one, but I was trying to
Mm-hmm.
make sure I knew exactly. Oh, that's a long one.
Oh shit.
You're gonna love this though.
Oh, let me get my okay, go ahead. I'm ready.
Okay. So you at the cookout
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
and you see all the food. It's a lot of food,
A lot of
right?
food.
But it was made by some people,
I already know.
and you're not
I
really.
already know.
No. You don't,
Okay.
because you gotta understand.
Go ahead.
You're a
Go ahead. Go
kid.
ahead. Oh, I'm a
You're a
kid.
child.
Oh, I'm a child. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
you're a child, and so you're looking at the food, and you're already looking at it, right? And you're like, okay, the potato salad look a little runny. All right, this somehow you at a cookout they got lettuce on the actual burgers.
Okay.
All right, they get a little fancy with it,
Right.
but
Come
it's but
on.
it's but it's just mayo as the toppings,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
Right. And so you're not really feeling it. Your stomach, like, I don't know about this. And your mama look at you and see that you ain't got no food on your plate. And she says, it's a long one.
Okay.
YBEWWHCINCWWGH.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah, this is a long one.
So you said YBEWWHC
H.
HCINCWWGH.
Yes.
Okay. You better eat while we here, cause I'm not cooking when we get home. Yes.
You damn right. You better eat while we here. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm not cooking while we get home.
Have
Like,
said that
shit.
several times. Okay,
Goodness.
boy, it's super easy. It's super easy.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
so I've said this before. People say this when telling a story and they kind of want to pivot or they want to include some more information. They'll say MY.
Hold on. Hold on. You said they want to include some
Yeah,
information?
they're telling you a story and they want to give you like provide like background information or like an extra tidbit. They'll say MY.
Why don't they'll just say MY? Where in the sentence
Yeah,
is
so
MY?
but da 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 MY da
Uh,
da 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 da.
oh my god, I don't know.
Really?
No, because I'm thinking meanwhile, and it's not working.
Meanwhile,
Jeez.
back at band camp.
Meanwhile, right? That's what because you said it. I'm like, meanwhile, that's like, and why?
Mhm.
So they tell the story and they get into it, and they're like,
Mhm.
and they add more.
Yeah, and they want to give
No,
like a back. So let's say I'm giving you the tea. I'm giving you the tea. I'm giving you the juicy gossip. I'm telling you all the information.
yes,
And let's say we're talking about I don't know some teacher in school, and I want to
yeah.
maybe remind you of something they did or bring up something or just add to the story. Maybe pivot. I'll say MY. Da, 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 da. I feel like when I
No, I
say
don't
this,
know
you're
it.
gonna be like,
You're gonna say it, and it's gonna be so fucking obvious. Go ahead.
mind you. Da, da,
Mind
da,
you,
da.
God dang it! It's it's the black meanwhile.
It
Damn it!
is the black meanwhile. Mind you, that bitch was selling pussy on the street.
Treats, yes,
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is. God dang. Oh man. All right, cool.
I live for these.
It's Sunday,
Oh,
and
okay, it's Sunday.
each Sunday, and y'all got the old school playing,
Okay,
right?
okay,
And a particular song comes on, and everybody knows this song,
okay,
especially because it's in a certain period of time
okay,
when the song comes on in this person's career. So
okay.
they so when they're listening to it, somebody be like, ILM SFL.
ILMSFL.
Yeah.
FL.
Yeah, that's gonna be the tough one.
Yeah. Is it I love me some and then FL?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is FL? Hold on. FL?
Particularly in a person's career.
F I love me some FL.
Yes.
What the fuck? FL's a person, right?
I'll give you the hint.
Okay.
The L is the person.
I love me some fucking
No. Remind you, it's Sunday. You're in the
Oh,
car.
it's Sunday.
They're throwing in the old school jams, right?
Okay. I keep wanting to say Frankie Beverly, and that's not it.
No, 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 no.
I
No.
love me some. I know L is the person.
Yes.
Fat Luther.
I can't help myself. I don't want nobody else to ever love you.
Yeah. I love me some Fat Luther. This is fucking,
Oh my god.
that shit hits different when a motherfucker says, I love me some Fat Luther. It's always an African American woman in reference to the late Luther Vandross.
May he rest in peace. Oh god.
Always.
Okay, I have two more. I
All
feel
right.
like this is gonna be easy. The church, you at church. Speaking of Sunday, you at church. Had a
All right.
little kid get up there, sing that choir song. They get a solo. they're not the strongest singer. And so, usually it's an older woman in the church. She'll be like, "Oh, BYH."
BYH?
Yes, BYH.
Oh yeah, bless your heart.
Yes, bless your
Absolutely.
heart. Bless
Oh,
your
okay.
heart.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Bless your heart is always it's several things. It's go ahead and sit down. It's that was nice. That
Mhm.
was a good try. God dang,
Bless your
that
heart. So
hurt.
disrespectful.
Yeah. The greatest. Okay, this is the world's number one pickup line.
Oh, number one pickup line.
Number one
Okay.
pickup line used by hood niggas and hood niggas adjacent.
Okay. Good niggas
What do you think
adjacent.
it is?
Crazy.
Off the rip, what do you think it is?
I get your number.
No, okay, no,
No,
it's not
okay.
that. It's
You got a man.
uh nah. The first thing off the rip. What's the first thing you'll say?
What? A
Right?
hood dude?
I come out. A hood dude, right? He sees you at the gas station, right? And he sees you a little bit out of reach, right? So
Hey, yo,
he got
shorty,
raised right.
with the insert description of your clothing.
The insert description of your clothing. Hey, yo, shorty with
Hey,
the
yo,
red pants and the
ma,
checker shirt. You're right. No, it's not. It's not that.
let me
It's
holler at you.
there.
It's
You
not that.
go.
Oh, let me
Right.
holler at
It's
you.
close. Let me. It's let me holler at you for a minute.
Oh,
I like black actors is just now describe black people, and it's just like going in.
oh,
Uh,
God. I cannot wait to play this in VA. Okay, I have one more.
it's gonna be so much fun. All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
it is. So you have, it's a little outing. You got a little kickback to go to, and you invite your friend. And your friend wants to know WAGBT.
Whoa, hold up. I missed a lot. Give me the
Okay.
letters again.
WAGBT. You invited your friend out, and this is what they want to know.
Damn, you invited your friend out.
Yeah, you going out to a little kickback or whatever. Mm-hmm. I wish I could
Who
see
all
his
gonna be
face.
there?
Yup.
Who all gonna be
Who
there?
all gonna be there?
Dead ass.
Important
Oh
questions to
yeah,
ask. Yes.
easy question.
Easy.
Here's my last one. Super
Okay.
easy. Knock it out the park. All right.
Yes. I'm ready.
That's how it go. Your friend is dating that guy that she broke up with 5 times in a row.
Mm. Bless her heart.
And no, no. Like shit. Um, and all you and the other version of bless her heart, but in a relationship state is YLI.
If you like it, I love it.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, well, girl, you do you. You like it,
Right.
I love it. Yes.
Hey,
Oh
you know
gosh.
the Caucasian version of people not oh was it? It's when people I hated this shit so much. We talked about this.
What?
When people kink shame.
We hate that. Yuck your yum.
That fucking phrase
I
every
learned
time.
that. I learned that from Corey.
Every time, man, it phrase throws me the fuck
I'm not
off.
gonna
It does
yuck your
not sit
yum.
well.
It doesn't?
Ugh,
Really? Why did it
it
bother
does.
you?
Because the first time I heard it, it was a white guy, like a therapist dude, and it was just like,
Same.
yes, it's literally, yeah, I didn't want to yuck your yum, and I'm like, I
Oh
don't even
no.
have yums anymore. After that, I
See,
wouldn't want it.
well, yeah, well, when Corey said it wasn't bad, it was just like, oh, that's new. I like that.
No, that's fine. You got to say it a certain way.
Yeah, I feel like if I was introduced to it in that way, I'd probably not like it as well. That way it seems gross.
Oh Lord,
Seems gross. What?
I was gonna say that's a problem.
Oh my god.
All right, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we have a lot of things that we got to get done, right?
Yeah, we do.
Episodes are happening. A lot of things are going down.
Yeah.
Um, we will be back next week.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot, and by a lot, when I tell you that we're going to be talking about Jonathan Majors again,
Again. A fucking again.
we're going to talk
It's
about
like herpes at this
uh,
point. It just
at
does
this
not go
point,
away.
He lives here.
This is his
um,
house. We're in
we're
his
gonna be
studio.
talking about how I feel about Jamie Foxx
Mm.
um,
We have a
and
lot
that
to talk about.
situation. We're
Yeah.
gonna be talking about the Atlanta shooter.
Oh God, yeah. We have a
And
lot to
because
talk
I
about.
just found out news about that too. And
We're gonna be talking about fuck
it's
ass shit y'all be doing on the internet.
the
'Cause y'all be
fuck.
doing some fuck
I
ass shit on the internet.
I need to take a pause. Just
On
back up a
Beyonce's
little
internet
bit.
at that. Get log off. Go outside.
Right. Do better.
Breathe in some polluted
Uh
air. God damn.
jeez. Just sip some smog.
God
What are you gonna
damn.
tell us next?
Like the rest of us.
Um, like the rest of us. Just oh, what was the mother from a different world? Die, just die. um,
Go.
I I just want to finish it off with a shout out. Can I do a shout out? Is that a thing I can do on a podcast that I
Yeah,
work on?
we're gonna do it now.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll put their face up right here.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
Kale's dad, aka
Oh
Dreamer,
yes. Yes, yes,
just
yes.
just dropped his album. Uh,
Yes. Please don't
Please
text me
don't
after
text
this.
me after this.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be real with
Yes.
you. I'm about 5 songs deep, and I already messaged him, and I said, "Just so you already know what I'm about to say, but I haven't filled out the whole album, so I'm going
Yeah.
to express how I feel about this album to
When
you
you're
after I've
done.
listened to the entire thing." He's like, "All right, man." I said, "What's the deal? Like, do I have to purchase it before I can like stream it?" He said, "You can do whatever you want, and if they strike it, just appeal it."
Period.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, if you hear my voice, go get the album because my girl Five's on it. And everything about this album is just purely what you need in your life
Come on.
because that music is fire. Okay,
Let's go. We love
saying
to
it
see
now,
it. We love to see it.
absolutely. So that does it for another episode of the
Yeah.
Get Fresh
Fresh
Crew
crew.
podcast. Look,
Good luck, everybody
I love
else.
y'all.
We love
Good
you.
luck,
Thank you for
everybody
watching.
else.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for fucking with us. Thank you for leaving comments. We read them and we love them.
Absolutely.
And we
Oh
appreciate y'all
yeah.
for fucking with us. And thank y'all for your letting us, chill out for a week. Mac definitely added us in the group chat. It's like, where the fuck is the episode? Here you go, Mac.
Here we go, Mac. Right? Let them know.
Here you go.
Right? And I'll see y'all in about
Mm,
7 days. You
mhm.
rat bastards.
Brush your teeth, bitch.
Brush your teeth. And always remember,
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Bye.
hey,